Well, I hope you're all enjoying the bonfire season. I couldn't resist one last little pickup today, and this is something that I found that was really interesting. It was these thruster busters, which are 30mm single shot tubes from Kimbolton. 93 grams of NEC in total. Each one is 18.6 grams. So I thought we'll have a look. These are going to be really nicely made, and these are something new. They're quite heavy, so there's a bit of clay in the bottom. Nice red top, you know what we say about red top fireworks. And there you go, just visco. I might demo one of these in a bit, see what it's like. But it is a 30mm single shot from Kimbolton thruster buster, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a box, and they've all got nice little stands on them, and they appear to be glued in okay. Sometimes when you get things with stands, they're not glued very well. When I say not glued very well, they're glued well, but they're just at the wrong angle. But these are quite nicely vertical, so that's cool. Thought I'd grab those. I grabbed these fireworks from I can't get them back in there. I grabbed these fireworks from a little shop called Solihull Fireworks. What else have I got? I've got this is for the kids display, hopefully, that I'm going to do tomorrow night. This is a nice big cake. It's 174 grams NEC. Yeah, it's got the nice sort of Chinese drag that Celtic have used for their low noise packaging. And yes, just typical flying fish effect, but it's a nice big cake because it's 174.8 grams, nice and heavy. Celtic, you just can't go wrong, really, can you? They're really fab. I haven't really checked out the bore size. Let's see if I can find it quickly on here. 25mm bore, 28 seconds. And it's an F2, and these you may have seen these unboxed in my previous video. These Invader rockets by Celtic, again, well worth showing you again. I grabbed some more because they were selling it at this shop, and these are new. You do get 5 in a box, and they are excellent. I did a rocket shootout video, which I'll be posting up, and you'll see that how good they are. They're better than the VSR2 ball head rockets, which are a 2-inch ball head. Obviously, these are not. I think these are 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches. You know, I really should measure them. 30 grams in each, but it's a proper decent break. Really good. And so those are those Invader rockets. So I've got 2 boxes of those now. Oh, there we go. Invader by Celtic, 150 grams in the whole box. Okay, so the real reason I did a fireworks pickup today was because I finally got one of these, and I've been after this box for quite a while. Now, this is the gold selection box by Kimbolton, and there's several boxes that you can get nowadays. And this is the gold box, and this has always been the one that's reckoned to be the most exciting box in terms of old style garden fireworks. These fireworks are incredibly well made. The chemical composition is excellent, and it's a nice big chunky box, and it's not a box with lots of packaging in. It's just going to be full. So now I've said that, let's hope it is. And it gives a breakdown of what's in there. Now this is a new improved version. It's got these little rockets in. I don't know what these will be like. I don't imagine they'll be up to much. But we'll have a look, and then we'll sort of discuss a little bit about the wow, look at that. It's so exciting. It's just that kind of feeling when you used to get a box of fireworks when you were a kid. And this is what Kimbolton are going for, obviously. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. But what I would say, from my experience, the platinum box is quite an expensive box of fireworks, and it's got lots of cakes and things in like this, and a really big rotating fountain and stuff. Now this box has got these kind of small fireworks in, no packaging whatsoever, just like they used to be. I keep on harking back to the days of fireworks from companies like Benwell and Brock's. That's really going back, and Standard. What I'm going to say though is that they're not that great. They don't last very long, and the colours are nice. The duration, as I say, is short. The height on this sort of thing will be very small, unless they've improved it. Videos like this can give feedback to companies, and they do take note, they really do. But anyway, let's go through this. So this first one is called Citrine, and it's just a little 10-gram fountain. Put that there. Then we've got the obligatory wheel. We've got 2 wheels in here, but that's 3.5 grams per driver on that one. And on this one, the entirety is 5.4 grams on this little go stop go wheel. So it is what it is. It's just a bit of fun, very simple. Lapis lazuli. I'm just giving it a bit of a squidge. Actually, I'm going to do this because you know that I do this on my videos. I'm going to have a look what they've done inside here. Okay, so there is a smaller tube inside a bigger tube. Is it so that you can get all this nice labelling and everything on the outside? I will reserve my judgment. Okay, so we're still, even with a box like this, we're going to watch for things like this. It's not too much of too critical. It's not very much bigger, is it? But you do get fireworks that have a tube like this inside with something that sort of diameter, and maybe they're glued into one side, which is very naughty in my opinion. This one is a Uranus moon. This is a little tiny barrage, very small, 10.5 grams. These midnight amethysts conical fountains are very good. Even though there's not much in them, there's only 11 grams, and if we do this, you can see it's the typical about halfway up. There's composition, so that only that much from there to there is actual composition on that particular firework. It'll be the same with this meteorite fountain here. Yeah, let's do it. Not gonna make any difference, is it? There you go. That one, actually, the composition is about here. So this is an honest review, and although this is Kimbolton, I'm not very impressed with this so far. This next one is an uproar. It's a small, it looks like a sort of fountain mine combination. And again, that's shoved in there at a bit of an angle. So that's not very well made either. 25 grams. But the colours in these things are nice. This is just a very small little, I think it's just a little fountain, this. It's whoosh, this is called. It's got a red top on it, but I don't think that's going to help. It's that typical shotgun shell type design that you see on things. Lots of boxes contain like one of these. 5-star, very good fountain. There are 5 tubes in here. I don't need to take the top off. I've done it on previous video. So there's no over packaging on that one. That's absolutely packed. But it is a big crackly fountain. I've got this really more to collect this box than fire, to be honest. This is Make-A-Wish battery of shot tubes. And this is 56 grams. And the effects are gold, red and green bursts, I would imagine. I don't think they're comets. There you go. Another fountain, a bar humbug fountain. Colourful pearl battery. This is like a battery of Roman candles, isn't it? I used to love the big Roman candles when I was a kid. They were just like a single different coloured ball that would reach really high. I wish, say, someone like Celtic would do a Hong Kong candle like that, because the performance would be really, really good. It's interesting. kfretail.co.uk. But this, I'm trying to find, and then it's just got the different importers, and it's got like Celtic and Kimbolton. One of the big importers is Powder Keg for some of the really nice 1-3 stuff that you'll see. So that's a typical thing that you see in quite a lot of sort of larger selection boxes. I'm hoping the performance will be better. This is Glistening Marbles. Again, it's another little small battery, 27 grams. I like the labelling on these. That's quite nice. We've got Asteroid Fountain. The composition goes down to about there. This was good though. I remember it starts with a little sort of red Bengal flare and then goes into a nice long-lasting fountain. Then we've got a Calypso fountain, and again I'm thinking what you've got in here is either 1 or 2 tubes inside a softer outside shell. Next we've got Flying Fish. This should be nice. 25 seconds. It's an F2 firework, 8 meter safety distance, silver, red, green, blue and purple. You get all those colours in there. You don't tend to get those sort of colours in Flying Fish, do you, for such a small cake? And it's 115.2 grams. It looks like they're like 15mm bore tubes. I can't see from here. It's a 16 shot cake, typical 16 shot cake that you'd see. And there's a bunch of small candles, and they're 4.5 grams. So it's 4.5 grams for a candle that size. Not really impressed with that at all. As I said, this is a nice review. I like the box, I like the idea, I like the nostalgia. but I don't like the ridiculous amounts of over packaging, even for this. So we'll see what happens with Kimbolton over the years. And then there's some very small little rockets at the end. I say at the end as the last thing in the box. These have been added. I think they added 2 Roman candles on this little box of rockets. They almost look like bottle rockets, but they're not, obviously. Lace wing rocket. I'd imagine these might be quite fun. And there are going to be 6 in here. So it just makes a whole little family, old school, old style box of fireworks. A bit of nostalgia. The days when your dad would go down the garden and light fireworks with a cigarette or something, and you'd disappear, and then like you'd take ages and come back and have a beer, and then, you know, Mom would want to go in because she's too cold, and my sister would have given up all hope by then. But there's me, I just can't wait for the next firework to go off, no matter how long I have to wait, no matter what I see. That's what I was like when I was like about 7 years old. So again, 542 grams of net explosive content, and that is the new improved Kimbolton selection box for 2024. This did win the award, I think. I need to double check on that, so saying that kind of information may not be such a good help. I think it did win the award for the best garden fireworks selection box, and I think it's because of quality, because you do get quite a few, as you can see. I wonder how the camera's picking this up. Let's have a little look. I'll zoom in a bit. And there we go. Quite exciting, really, to see fireworks like this. Not massively overpackaged, but some. And again, the candles are so big for the amount of NEC, which happens with a lot of cheap candles nowadays. I'm sure you've seen.